Hey guys, I'm Alexis Alexandria, your bougie bestie, and either welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So
Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love and let yourself unfold.
So girl, if you've never been here before, we do a little bit of everything. So we do makeup, we do skincare, we do vlogs, a little lifestyle, just a little mix of everything. So if you watch this video, or if you've watched any of my other videos and you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. So girl, as you can see from the title, we are doing skincare today. Now, I've done skincare before, and I'll try to link that video here, but I've done skincare before, but before I did like all luxury brands. So today we're doing drugstore brands. Now, I personally don't consider Target to be a drugstore. I think because Target is that girl, So, but in the grand scheme of things, brands that you typically get from Target, makeup and skincare, are usually considered drugstore brand. Now on the street is that they are putting Ultas inside of Target, so now you'll be able to get more luxury brands right at Target. So basically Target wants us to spend all of our money there. So, but today I'm going to share with you some drugstore brands, some inexpensive, I was having a hard time with that word, some inexpensive skincare items that you can get that still give you that really luxurious feel, and they are amazing products. So before we hop into that, if you've been here before, you already know what time it is. It is time for us to make a little drinky drink. So we're gonna make this drink and then we'll be right back. So for today's drink, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm making a kombucha cocktail. So I got this kombucha. This is Bear's Fruit. This is probably the best kombucha that I've ever had. So I got the pineapple mint, and I'm going to be mixing that with some honey jack. Over ice, we're going to take some honey jack, and we're going to add that, and then we're going to pair that with the kombucha. So the pineapple in the kombucha and the honey fire together. It's so good. So we're gonna mix that, and then we're gonna put a little bit of club soda, and then I wanted to give it some fresh fruit, so I'm adding some pineapple and some blackberry to garnish. And then we're just going to add a little bit of heat to the pineapple and kind of smoke that pineapple. And then once we drop it into the cocktail, it's gonna give it like a really nice smoky, earthy flavor. So good. All right guys, and we're back with our nice fresh cocktail. It is so good. And if you drink kombucha, you know it's not really sweet. Usually kombucha has a very vinegary taste. This one does not, right? It makes the drink like the right amount of sweet. It's just good, y'all. Get some. So I'm gonna start by steaming my face, and let me be careful because this is already warmed up. So this is the steamer that I'm using. I'll link it below, but we're going to just steam our face, get it nice and moist and warm so that we can get it ready for all of the products we're going to be putting on. Okay, so now that the face is nice and steamed, we're gonna get into the products. So I am using this milk melt, and this is by a company called, it's BYBI, and it's a plant-powered natural skincare company. They're vegan and they're cruelty-free. So the reason why it's really good to steam your skin before cleansing or doing a facial, because it really loosens up the dirt and impurities that are in your skin so that you get a really deep clean. So we're gonna start with this, and this stuff feels so good. It's like so creamy. So I know that this has coconut yogurt in it, and if you know anything about yogurt, yogurt has really good probiotics in it. So the probiotics are really gonna help to prevent breakouts. It's going to help the overall health of your skin. Probiotics also help with giving you good bacteria. So it's really going to give you a nice deep clean. But you know how a lot of cleansers feel like you can feel your skin tightening and drying up? This doesn't have that feeling at all. It almost feels like a moisturizer kind of while I'm putting it on. It feels really good. Hold on, I'll be right back because I want to grab a straw because I want to be able to drink my drink while this stuff is sitting on my face. So I got my straw and I cleaned the product off my face, and I have to tell you, my skin feels so hydrated. I have dry skin. I also have eczema, so a lot of products immediately after I can feel my skin tightening and drying up. My skin feels really hydrated. It feels really soft to the touch. So now that we've cleaned our skin really well, I'm gonna go in with a mask. The first mask I'm gonna do is by the same company, and this is the Super Greens Purifying Face Mask. And I'm gonna link all of the products below. So this Super Greens mask, it's a purifying mask. So it is a clay. So usually you have either clay mask or you have mud masks. I mean, there's other masks other than that, but a good detox mask usually has either a clay base or a mud base. And because clay and mud usually draw things out. So this has clay in it, and it has spirulina in it, which is a super green. It also has tomato, and it also has broccoli. Tomato is really good for brightening the skin. Broccoli is really nutritious. There's a lot of vitamins in it that are really good for your skin. Broccoli, of course, also has iron, which is going to boost and help with blood flow to the skin. Tomato also helps with blood flow. So all of these things together are really going to draw out all of the impurities in your skin, and then it's going to also restore your skin. So, and it's not going to leave it feeling dry. You'll notice if you've ever used a clay mask or a mud mask, they usually start to dry up right away, and they have a really thick feeling. This has a really smooth, creamy feeling. So we're just going to put this all over. Put the mask all over my face. It says to allow it to dry for I think 15 to 20 minutes. So I never let my mask dry all the way. I let it dry down, but a lot of times with a clay mask, once you let it dry completely, it's really hard to get off, and then you're tugging and pulling your skin a lot. I never like to tug on my skin because I just don't do that. And you want to always, whatever you do to your face, you want to do to your neck. Never forget your neck, because that neck, one thing about the neck, it will show how old you are. So you can take care of your face, and your face can look as snatched as it wants to look, but if you do not take care of that neck, it will start to sag, and you do not want to have to walk around with turtlenecks and mock necks on forever. That's something that I learned from my great grandmother. I was blessed to have her in my life, and this lady was well put together. Okay, took care of the face, put her cold creams on at night. She took care of her skin. She took care of her skin so well, and when she took care of that face, she took care of the neck. So it is very important to make sure that you are following the same steps on your face and care for your neck. Take care of the neck. So I'm gonna set a timer, and I am, since I talked probably for about 2 minutes, I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. So I'll let this sit on for another 10 minutes, and while this sits, you don't want your steam running, because you do want to allow it to dry up, and the steam will keep it moist. So let me set my timer. So set the timer. So the next thing I'm going to be using is this product from the company Versed, and this is an enzyme exfoliant. So usually when you exfoliate your skin, you're getting rid of like the dead layer of skin that is on the surface, so you help to resurface your skin. And so when you have dead skin cells, it usually traps dirt, impurities like sebum, which is just oil, underneath of the skin. So from time to time, you want to take the time to exfoliate and resurface your skin to get rid of those things. So when you exfoliate your skin, there's a number of ways you can do it. Sort of abrasively, which is usually something like a sugar scrub, a sea salt. Sometimes they use ground walnut shells, but it's something that is like abrasively removing the things from your skin. You can also do a chemical exfoliant, and then this is an enzyme exfoliant. So enzymes come from fruits and vegetables usually. I guess like fruits, because a pumpkin is a fruit, right? I don't know, girl. But so usually my favorite type of enzyme exfoliants are pumpkin exfoliants or papaya, pineapple. So this particular one has pineapple and papaya in it. So when you have the pineapple, you also have a lot of vitamin C, and the vitamin C really helps to brighten your skin too. So what you want to do is you just put this on in a nice thin layer all over your skin, and you're gonna feel it. This one doesn't have much tingling, but so the enzymes, you can think of it as something that is eating away at your dead skin cells. So you want to apply just a thin layer, and this one you don't want to leave on that long. This one is going to stay on for about 3 minutes because it is a resurfacer. You don't want to chance burning your skin. So even things that are natural like pumpkin and pineapple, it's acid, so it's acidic, so it can burn your skin. So you don't want to leave this on for more than 3 minutes. So we're going to put it all over our face and on the neck, and you want to apply a really thin layer. And then when you wash it off, you're going to wash it off with cold water. So you want that cold water to really just soothe it and then help to close up those pores. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna wash it off, and then I'll be right back. So the last mask that we're gonna do is this one, and this is from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Feed Your Face Watermelon, and this smells so good. It smells so good, and it's so cute. I don't know if you could see it, but it actually looks like watermelon jam. It has little seeds in it and everything, but the seeds are not watermelon seeds, they're actually kiwi seeds. So this is a hydrating mask, and this, you know, watermelon has a lot of antioxidants in it, which are really good for the skin, for the overall health of the skin, and then it also has vitamins in it that are going to brighten your skin. And then this mask has glycerin in it, and if you know anything about glycerin is that girl that is gonna get you nice and moisturized. So we're gonna put this all over, and I like to do this mask after exfoliating, because sometimes exfoliating, even though it's not an abrasive exfoliant, can still leave your skin really sensitive, and this is nice and soothing to go on. It just feels like it soothes your skin, and then kind of adds back some of that moisture, because sometimes if you've ever exfoliated, you know that feeling that you get, and this feels like putting on a nice soothing cream or balm on your face. And we really want to add a lot of moisture back, because we don't want to strip our skin. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. When you put it on, you can kind of feel it heats up a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, but with this mask, I'm going to turn my steamer back on, because I really want this to soak into my skin, so I can make sure that we recover from that resurfacing. Okay, so I clean that off, and then we're gonna move on to toner. So the toner that I'm using is this e.l.f. toner, and this is the Keep Your Balance toner. This has aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, and witch hazel. So your toner is going to remove a lot of the remaining impurities from your skin, and the toner really helps to balance the pH of your skin. So you want to use this after you've cleansed, after you've masked. So this would be your last step before you start with your serums or your moisturizers. And this toner smells so good. A lot of toners to me just smell like it has a lot of alcohol in it. This doesn't. I feel like what I smell the most is the aloe vera, but it smells really good. Boom. So now we're gonna move on to our serum. And so what I use for a serum when I'm using drugstore brand is this Skin Sciences serum. It's full of peptides, really good for your skin. And then I use it with this, and this is an ionic thermal skin infuser. So this just really helps. So if you hear it, it vibrates, and then it gets really warm, so it helps to melt the serum into your skin. So you're just gonna apply some right on the applicator, and then I'm kind of gonna go like that so it doesn't all get splotched into one place. And so you only need a tiny bit. Come on now. All right, here we go. And you're gonna want to work in circular motions. And I do like using this versus my hands, because with our hands we kind of get a little tuggy, we get a little rough with our skin, and this helps us to apply the right amount of pressure, because this is the only skin you're going to get, so you want to treat it really good. Okay, you want to treat your skin like it is one of the most important things, and you want to be really gentle with your skin, because all of that tugging is really disruptive to the elasticity in your skin. And girl, once that goes, gravity takes over. Okay, it's a wrap. So you want to take care of the skin and be gentle with the skin and love on the skin. So we're going to use this, and you're going to feel this really warming up. So you're gonna rub this in and rub it on your face until this really soaks into your skin and you can no longer see like the white film. So you can see it's starting to really melt into my skin, and you can see my skin is looking very hydrated. And if you're looking also for more luxury brands, make sure you watch my other skincare video, because I feel like I did a really deep dive into why you use certain things on your skin and how to properly apply products to your skin, as far as like pressure and your hand versus an applicator. So even if you want to use the drugstore products, I do feel like that is a really helpful video, because I did provide a lot of information about things that work with skin and a lot more about ingredients and products. So check that video out too. And I'm just going to finish this up, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get into the moisturizer. We're gonna move on to the moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I'm using is also from Versed, and this is the Skin Soak. It's the Rich Moisture Cream, and when they say rich, they mean rich. So you only need a tiny bit, like a pea-sized amount, and I put it on my fingertips. Your fingertips give you the most gentle application, so I like to warm it up between my fingers, and then I like to press it into my skin. So you want to press. When you're doing like this wiping motion, you're just wiping the product off and on, and you're just smearing it around, and you're putting it down and you're picking it up. So you just want to press this in because you want the skin to really soak this in. So we're going to press this all in. And so remember to always moisturize. Even if you have oily skin, I know that is kind of like a misconception. People with oily skin think because your skin is oily, you don't need to moisturize. You still need to moisturize, right? Because your skin is kind of going into like a panic mode when you're not moisturizing, and it's overproducing sebum. And the sebum is just your oil production, or the oil that you produce. So this product has red algae in it. Red algae has a lot of antioxidants in it, which is really good for aging or fighting aging skin. It also helps to keep your skin nice and plump and firm. So the other great ingredient that this has in it is squalene, or squalene, however you pronounce it, but it's really good at penetrating the pores, and it really helps the pores at the cellular level. One of the important things that squalene does is it helps to regulate the oil production. So that's why I said whether you have oily or dry skin, that is an ingredient that really helps, because it's not going to have your skin panic and produce too much oil or too little oil. So that's why it's really good. So I lied, there's one more step I forgot, and it's the Gua Sha. So your Gua Sha is this stone, and this is something else that you can also keep in the fridge. The stones, sometimes they're made of jade, sometimes they're made of rose quartz, but this is used to drain lymphatic fluid from your face. So it's going to help with puffiness and swelling. So you can start here, split your face in half, right? So you're going to work this side and you're going to go over. You want to always go this way because it's going to drain the fluid down, all of that lymphatic fluid. So I like this Gua Sha because of the shape. This pivot is really good to help you get this jawbone. And I like to do like 3 to 5 swipes in each section. So you want to hold your skin taut here. So Gua Sha doesn't just have to be used on your face. You can also use it like if your shoulders are tight or if you have a knot anywhere, you can use this to kind of work that out. It also sometimes helps with draining the sinuses. If you press like right here, it can help drain the sinus fluid. You want to get around your ocular bone. And then when you do your forehead, you want to go up, up, and then go out to the side. And then you want to repeat that with both sides. Okay girl, we are done. And I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking this is a whole lot of steps. This is the only skin we get, girl, so we want to take care of it. It should be an honor to take care of it. And now, don't get me wrong, I don't do these steps every day, but these are weekly steps. So this is a 1-week step. Throughout the week, you can just use the cleanser, that milk cleanser, the toner, a serum, and a moisturizer, and that's it, because you don't want to exfoliate daily because you can get really irritated, and your skin does not need to resurface that often. So usually moisturize, so usually a cleanser, a toner, a serum, and a moisturizer, and an eye cream. I do all of that daily. The other steps again are going to be weekly steps, but again, girl, you should love taking care of your skin, right? Because you want to walk around and you want that skin to look flawless. If you are a makeup wearer, I promise you this will make your makeup, this will make your makeup look 10,000 times better. These are all of my favorite drugstore products. These can all be found at Target. I'm gonna link them all below. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with little old me. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share. Yes, share this with your girls, all of your friends. so we could get some more bougie besties in the club. And make sure you comment, share, and make sure you subscribe. And girl, if you're feeling a little bit spicy, turn on that bell notification so that you know when I post my next video. And I truly appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.